Hi there guys, it's Pip here, and today I want to share with you some thoughts about what having an online business actually means for you. What does it involve and what kind of things does it mean in your life? So just to give you a bit of background about me, my name is Pip, I'm in my late 20s and I started an online business with Stuart, Ross and Kubassek of the Six Figure Minters back in April 2018. It was about a year and a half after my dad died, and I really made the decision that I didn't want to live like him. I didn't want to basically die doing something that I wasn't passionate about. And really in my job, I was looking to go further. I couldn't find the pathway, and I was also in a place where I was outgrowing a lot of my friends. I didn't really want to keep in touch with them anymore. I just wanted to go on with my life, and what I had before was no longer sort of fitting into my lifestyle. I had moved away and things were just very different, and I was looking for something that was fulfilling, something to do with my spare time, and also to earn a much better wage than I was on already. So about a year and a half down the line after that, we're here, and I really want to just share a few thoughts with you. Because this year I have left my job. I left my job in February, and about 9 months later now, I've been through a series of different jobs, and they were all trading their time for money, which is fine, is the majority of us. But it certainly gave me an insight into things that people go through in life and the kind of perspective they have and the awareness that they certainly have of what else is available out there to them. For example, I was working more recently as a van driver. It was for a courier company, and I was talking to a lot of the lads, and a lot of them actually said to me, get out whilst you can, which was a bit of a worry because that's what they were doing in their lives. And when I said to them, do you enjoy your job, most of them said it's a job, and that was all it meant to them, and that's a shame because they're going to be spending most of their lives doing that. So I just want to illustrate to you what having a business could actually mean for you, because this morning was certainly an eye-opener for me, so let's share that with you now. So having a business is not, let's start there, having a business is not, it's no more doing something that doesn't actually inspire you or give you the experience that you want to grow your potential. There's no more getting up at ridiculous o'clock to go for shifts where you might be filling in for someone else and might not last that many hours. It's no more unstable life pattern where you can't tell what day it is. It's no more shopping for the cheapest food in the cheapest supermarkets because you're on a budget, because your job is not paying you enough. It's no more getting to the petrol pump and just putting in 10 or 15 quid because that's all the weeks will allow you for. There's less lack of predictability at work. A business, having said that, is not a 9-to-5 job. You are not paid per hour. Having said that, you can choose the hours you work and what you work on, your skill, your interest, your passion, your hobby. It means no more lack of control over when you work and who you work for. It's no more saying no, letting your mates down on a Friday or Saturday night, letting your spouse down, or not being able to pick up the kids because the shifts have changed and you now have to work Saturday morning or even Sunday as well. It's no more worrying about not being able to get enough hours to work this week. It's no more thinking about what do I need to do next week in order to get the time off that I need? Who do I have to swap shifts with? What holiday do I have to take? How much holiday do I have left? It's no more sitting in an office wishing you were outside on the sunny days or inside on the rainy days, working when you have nothing else to do. So those are just a few thoughts about what a business is not. Now, in terms of what a business is a serious venture, and it's also quite fun as well. There's a lot of what's called personal development involved, and you may have never heard of this, so let me just talk to you about that and what that means. So really, personal development is learning. It's learning. It's about having the awareness of yourself. It's about having the awareness of what others are perceiving, and it's about serving as well. And this is it can be a very difficult concept to get your head around. It's certainly something I struggled with, because I don't know about you, but I live in a society where it's get all you can. And the truth about business is it's all about the give. Stuart Ross, who is one of the co-founders of the Six Figure Mentors, the business that I'm part of, along with Kubassek, he always talks about that people do business with people who they know, like and trust. You can't ram things down people's throats, which is why the billboards and the editorials don't work as well as they used to. You have to talk to people's emotions. You have to really give them something that they found inspiring and really helps them. And the business that I'm part of, it does really help people. As I say, when I came across this business, there were so many things I was needing. One was fulfillment, the second thing was confidence, and the third was a better wage. And it is giving me all those things. I've done so many things this year that I would have not done without the confidence that the SFM has given me. Having said that, a business is also a financial investment. It is worth building your business around your day job. And it is worth, dare I say, putting some money aside to invest in that business. And there is always a risk in business. As I say, it's not a 9-to-5 job. You don't get paid per hour. You get paid by how effectively you can implement the tools and strategies you are given. And for me, myself, that is something I do have a problem with. I don't feel I have the skills to implement, or the discipline to implement all the tools and strategies I have. But having said that, I am still doing this YouTube video when you are watching it. So, you know, I do have discipline in some respect. I, try and do something every single day, like my mentor advised me. And so far, it is a long game. It's not like a get-rich-quick scheme at all. But it is something that means that you'll start to invest in yourself. And again, that's something I never heard of. I was always doing something externally for other people. I was never taking time to sit down and read a book, sit down and read an instruction manual on how to do a certain thing, listening to YouTube videos to inspire me and to guide me and give me some tools and techniques that would make life so much better for me, so I can control my mind better, and just stop mentally struggling with things and stop wasting my energy on things that don't matter or things that are going to pass pretty quickly. And it is something that does take time as well. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world. It does take a hell of a lot of persistence. I was listening to Stuart Ross this morning, a video about, what does it really take to succeed in business? And he said two things really. One is a vision. You have to know why you're doing it and where you want to go. You have to be deadlocked into that target. That does take a while to do. Thankfully, in my business system, we have a whole module on that to get people tuned in, and it's something that will always be, developing, and it will change as you go along in your journey of life. Some people know exactly what they want, some people don't. I didn't for a long time. I can't say I've got a massively clear vision now, but it's certainly better than being 2 years down the line and being stuck in the exact same situation I was in. I would be very depressed by now. The other thing Stuart Ross said you need is don't be afraid to leverage the gift community. In my business, we have people from all the world over. My mentor is from Hungary. In my small group that I am part of, that my mentor set up, we have a girl from America, Germany, UK. There are people from many of the EU countries, and it's quite inspiring really. Australia, New Zealand, lots of different places, and people of all ages as well. So people who are retired are doing online business, people who you think wouldn't be tech savvy. We've got people as young as, I think the youngest that we do have is 18 years old or 19 years old. And people are from such a range of backgrounds. Some people have kids, some people are married, some people are single, some people are divorced, some people have day jobs, some people have night jobs, some people don't have a job, some people are rich, some people are less rich, like obviously myself because I'm quite young, and it's just opened my eyes to so many things. And if you do want to find out more about that, I'm going to put a link to my website. It's just pipwheatley.com. You can read about my story on there a little bit more on the About Me or the blog section. And there is a link as well if you click the Start Here menu, where you can get all the information that you need about it. We actually offer a free video series similar to the one that I watched that got me kick-started and just opened my mind in so many different ways and gave me so much support. So that's all from me, and I'll see you next time. You take care. Also, if it does help, do comment below. A lot of people think that the comments aren't really worth anything. You will be surprised who comes across the video and who you can help. And also don't forget to like it if you like it, so I know that if this is worthwhile for you. If not, I'll do something else or something that will help you. And don't forget to subscribe as well. I do release a video twice every week at the moment, so this week and going forward it's going to be Monday and Thursday, and it's just full of business tips, online business tips, things I've learned, insights that I've had, you know, just awarenesses that I've been gifted with, skills and tools that I'm learning, gurus I'm coming across, books that I'm reading, changes that I've put in place in my life because of the confidence and the skills that the SFM has given me. So that's all from me. If you think that kind of thing would be helpful for you, then that's great. You can always give it a try, and if not, unsubscribe. Otherwise, yeah, comment below, and if there is something in particular that will help you, let me know. Otherwise, you take care. Have a fantastic day. Bye bye now.